So here's a question for this Schoology tip. Is there a way to put a Nearpod assignment as a student-paced Nearpod as an assignment so it's displayed on the right-hand side of my course upcoming list for students? So what we can do when we're adding course materials and we're adding a Nearpod lesson. So here I'm going to go to Add Materials, Add Nearpod. Here's a Nearpod lesson activity. I'm going to make it student-paced. That will add it as an external tool. That's the type of item with the little rulers. But here's the trick. I'm going to go to the gear and edit. I'm going to enable grading, which will make the due date and grading category available. Now, so I'm going to set a due date. Because remember, due dates, when items are scheduled with due dates, is what makes them show up in the upcoming list in the calendar for students and parents. So I'm going to enable grading so I can take advantage of the due date. But if this may not be an actual graded item, I could make it 0 points. And I could even assign it to my ungraded grading category. On the other hand, if this actually was a Nearpod lesson activity where I am going to want to later on track or record student performance, whether that's using a scale or a rubric, I can also assign it to a grading category. Some student information systems require both having a due date and an assigned grading category, but maybe the total points are 0, or maybe they're 25 or 10. So just remember you have all the flexibility of using each item and characteristic to your own advantage, but that's the trick. By scheduling materials, certain materials allow me to schedule them with a due date. When I go add materials in Nearpod, choose my lesson. It'll have the ruler icon as an external tool. I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to check off the enable grading box to assign points, due date, grading category. And by having a due date, I'm going to refresh. It will now show up in the upcoming list for students as an activity, and it will also be available in their Schoology calendar. That's it.